Anime games are coming up aggressively. No wonder we can see so many new anime games on mobile in many genres: RPG, MMORPG, tactical, turn-based, gacha, and many more. It's getting interesting while all of the game developers start to compete themselves and push them to make a better anime game for Android and iOS. Top 10 Best New Anime Games for Android, iOS. Best Graphic. You need to know. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Mia. Let's start with a new 3D anime action hack and slash RPG game on mobile. The game name is Mia. It's pretty simple game titles actually, but the combat mechanism is pretty impressive. I really love that the graphics are really futuristic with a sci-fi character design. Even with the monster, we cannot pick a different hero. We will play as a female character with long katana sword on her hand, but we can change the appearance from buying the costume that can be unlocked after consuming a certain amount of star coins that you can obtain after clearing the battle. Mia is an action RPG game with fast combat. We can parry the enemy attack perfectly without making an effort in a certain direction. It will really help us in combat to survive. Each time we clear the wave, then we can pick one extra ability to increase the character's strength. That is possible to do and can be used frequently without any limit, but you need some stamina to unleash the skill. The best graphic action RPG Android game hack and slash for mobile. Withering Wave. I'm pretty sure this game is so popular, even if we are only able to see the gameplay footage from the most popular game developer, which is Kuro Games, well known as the best game maker of action RPG. There are 1,000 games they have made on PC, no doubt about the experience on making Withering Wave. I realize every time it has a new trailer, we always notice the differences between the optimization of the map area, the character movement, and the camera angle becoming more in action mode. It will pretty much help the player get the best experience while doing combat action. This game has a fast action combat hack and slash. Doing air combo or ground combo is possible. Remember to strengthen your power by taming some monster and it will become our power. Withering Waves are the best action combat open world game cross-platform, PC, Android, and iOS. THRUD Broken Heaven. Wow, finally I can play this game after waiting for it so long. The reason why I'm super excited about this game is it has the most unique gameplay anime game RPG on mobile. I think this is the only action RPG game that allows the player to do a combat on the air. The graphics are pretty smooth and really affordable for mid-range points. This game starts with two main characters, but they are not playable players. Their action will do behind the scenes. There are a lot of collectible and playable characters that we can obtain by gacha, following the main quest. Every player can do a sub skill and maintain active skill to unleash the ultimate skill when the bar charge reach 100%. The best anime game ARPG on Android and iOS. Black Clover M. Finally, one of the most worthy turn-based anime game RPGs for Android and iOS will really soon on global. Really soon. Right now, the game has a beta testing and providing English version. Honestly, for a beta level, this game is pretty smooth in gameplay and playable for mid-range phone with a super high graphic. Just to let you know, you will get the exact same storyline game as the anime movies, nothing different at all. The gameplay is the turn-based game RPG for sure. Look at how clear the UI will make the player enjoy playing it for a longer time. Every character has their energy to unleash the skill and it will recharge every time we have the cooldown. Monster Hunter Now. This game is pretty amazing even if you can play it in portrait or vertical mode. That makes it much easier to control the game because we cannot move the character by movement pads. We only control the characters by swiping into a different directions, left or right to dodge the enemy's attack. Hold the button to block the enemy, but I prefer to avoid the attacks to save my HP. In fact, the boss monster has a simple attack that is really easy to anticipate. Seriously, I really love that the character's movement is pretty realistic. We can do an air combo slash the enemy with our sword. This action RPG game doesn't have any storyline, we just need to follow the main quest by killing any huge monster. You can play multiplayer with the nearby player around you and fight side by side with the other hunter. That will make the game pretty much easier. Best action RPG anime 3D games for Android, iOS. Queen's Knight /Idol. This game is very good for an anime idol RPG game. The game is pretty solid on every aspect of the visual, the character design, the ambience, and the monster. Everything looks pretty impressive for an idol game RPG. It feels like an action RPG with a cool skill showcase with fire, lightning, ice elements. Every skill needs a cooldown in a certain time. The main goal is we must clear all of the enemy and moving into the next stage. Clearing the stage will gain EXP to level up the attribute status and gold to upgrade the skill or strengthening the ability. Remember to clear the daily dungeon once a day. There are various dungeons we can enter and raid the boss to earn extra rewards. This game is playable in certain region. Feel free to know which country on the pinned comments below. Snowberry Containment Zone. How possible is this beautiful anime shooter game action RPG come into mobile? Look at how crazy the graphics are, so futuristic and full of dynamic action. This is the next gen game anime with the highest standard game mobile. We can even adjust the setting into extreme level, but most of the devices cannot handle it. I prefer you to play at a medium level. It's still worth to play and enjoy actually. The gameplay of this best anime game is we will play in a team with another character that can be switched anytime, or press the support skill to get her help by dealing more extra damage. The game has a full voiceover of beautiful characters. Each of the characters has their own different gun. Some of them can shoot and reach longer distance and closer, so you must understand her combat style as well. The best graphic anime game Android, iOS. Project Mugen. Not many information about this game because we only get very short teaser gameplay footage, but we have some news for you to describe how this game will become. Project Mugen is an anime action RPG hack and slash with open world concept. The game has futuristic design with metropolitan concept. We will find so many NPCs around even when you driving a car. This anime game will available on cross-platform which are Android, iOS, PC and PS5. Just imagine how good the graphic will become. The main character has a unique weapon. It seems like a yo-yo on his both hands. I'm impressed with the attention to detail when the enemy crashes at the object. The object would be broken or falling down. The best anime game we must anticipate for Android, iOS. Ninja Legend New Chapter. Wow, another Naruto game is coming up. I feel like this game is a fan-made game, but I suggest you all not to buy anything with your own money because the game has so many servers. Even the game is just an early access to Play Store. Just wait until this game is officially released, then you will be safer then. The gameplay of Ninja Legend New Chapter is an idol RPG anime game. Every character can unleash their ultimate skill by an auto. We are also able to speed up the game faster. In fact, the game developer is really kind for giving free SS characters, which is Kakashi Hatake. He can be wipe out the enemy in a single action. The rest, you must upgrade another ninja power and do a gacha to obtain a more powerful hero. Before we enter the combat, we will get a little storyline only by the text without voiceover. Grand Cross Age of Titan. This is an anime game battle based on strategy. It's kind of like RTS game action actually. So we need to build up our kingdom empire by restoring the abandoned building and upgrading it to faster rate of progress. The most important thing is train your hero as much as you can and upgrade your barrack to make the hero get stronger. The battle mechanism is we must deploy the troops and drag them into the enemy that you want to face on. Each of the troops will have a captain, which is a hero that we can obtain through gacha. This hero will cast powerful damage and become the strongest troops we have. The best anime RTS games on Android, iOS.